Welcome back to The Bark. I'm Sam Reel.
And I'm Maeve N. We've got an action-packed show today. Sam, tell us more about it.
That's right, Maeve. We have Kate Fulton talking about men's golf as their season gets underway. Brian Cooney is going to talk about intramural basketball and the start of that, and we're going to sit down with Jack Gutzler as he talks about esports.
The men's golf team was back in action this past weekend as they traveled to West Palm Beach, Florida. I recently caught up with Coach Colby Huffman and senior Raymond Sullivan to preview their season. The Butler men's golf team has started their spring season after an almost 4-month break following the fall 2021 season. Despite snow on the ground and cold temperatures, the team is back in the swing of practice and strength training.
We have basically a 30-year contract with Highland Country Club, which actually from Highland, when there are no leaves on the trees, we can see Hinkle Fieldhouse, so we're not far away really. And so we have a really nice indoor facility that has a bunch of these heated bays that if we want to put the garage doors up, we can head out to the range. And we have a couple of simulator bays that are, warm the whole time, that they don't open to the outside, so they're nice to work on your game. And then we have a really big putting green and chipping green in there. So that's a nice facility and a nice it's one of the nicer ones really in the country. So we're pretty fortunate to have that.
Senior Raymond Sullivan agrees and shares how he uses a variety of tools to mentally and physically prepare for tournaments.
At Highland, we have a nice indoor facility, so we're able to hit from inside to outside, no matter how cold it is, really, which is nice. A lot of other programs don't have that. So that kind of gives us an advantage, but like you said, we can't go out and play 18 holes, whereas these southern schools are able to play year-round. So in terms of mental preparation, some things that we do is there's an app called 18 Birdies. You basically see the course. It's like a course layout, and Colby will make us play the course. Say it's a 400-yard par 4, but there's water. Maybe you hit a hybrid, then you hit what you would have in, just stuff like that to kind of get you familiar with the course and kind of get you thinking your way through the golf course before you actually see it.
The team's first few tournaments are in Florida, and they are looking forward to a change of scenery and getting the opportunity to travel.
It's definitely nice because in the fall we didn't travel anywhere via plane, so we just kind of stayed in the Midwest, like you said. So just kind of looking forward to it. Like you said, it's Bermuda grass, so it's different than here, which is bent grass. So that's kind of a different dynamic. But all of us, we haven't really played golf outside in a really long time, obviously. And it'll be just nice to get out there and, swing with not sweatshirts on. It'll be nice to get out in the heat and be able to swing freely. So
the team's next outing is this coming weekend, Sunday through next Tuesday, versus UNC Greensboro Collegiate at Hammock Creek Golf Club in Palm City, Florida. For Butler 360 Sports, I'm Kate Fulton.
Thanks, Kate. Looks like the golf team's been working hard for those upcoming tournaments. Next, we're going to send it over to Brian Cooney with more on intramural basketball.
The Butler Health and Recreation Center welcomes back intramural basketball this semester. COVID-19 delayed the play of intramurals over the past year and a half, but now campus activities are back in full swing. 5v5 intramural games have begun as teams play in their regular season matchups. Games are played on weeknights once classes have come to an end. However, due to the snowstorm last week, the games were canceled. There's not much more that Butler students love more than basketball, so the games always turn out to have a great atmosphere. Friends of those who are playing can even sit in a bleacher area, and some even heckle during the game. With intramurals being back on campus, students now have another great outlet to be involved on campus and participate in something with their peers. I interviewed Butler student Fernando Magana on his reaction to intramurals being back on campus.
I think it's a good thing for all students, helps get them active. They've been sitting in their rooms doing homework, and now they finally get to enjoy the stuff Butler usually offers, and I think it's a great experience for everybody.
Campus is finally getting back to its normal state, and Butler students couldn't be happier. Head to the HRC Monday through Thursday for some great intramural action.
Thanks, Brian. Now let's send it over to Sam, who sat down with Jack Gutzler to talk about how all the esports teams are doing this season.
Thanks, Maeve. Here with Butler esports analyst Jack Gutzler. Jack, can you tell us a little bit about the Butler esports program this year and how they're doing? What are they playing?
Yeah, so the esports program has 3 major teams: Rocket League, League of Legends, and Call of Duty. Several good teams so far. So the League of Legends team is off to a slow start. They're 0-2 overall, but there is plenty of time for improvement. The Rocket League team is 7-3 overall. They had a big win over St. John's last night, and the Call of Duty team is 6-2 overall.
Sounds like they're off to a pretty good start. The Butler esports program is growing and growing quickly. We're here in the Atherton Gaming Center. They have a new center over in the bottom of the parking garage called The Park. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so this is going to be a brand new facility, major upgrade. The size difference is going to be gargantuan. You know, it's going to be enough for audience. There's going to be like a production studio there as well. So slated to open in the fall of 2022, and it's going to have a lot of new facilities that are going to be great for the esports program.
Well, the future of the Butler esports program is certainly exciting, and I can't wait to see the progress that we keep making.
That's all for this week's episode of The Bark.
For more things Butler Athletics, visit us online at butler360sports.com.
From all of us here at The Bark, I'm Mae Van Etten.
And I'm Sam Reel. We'll see you next time.